First and 10, they're going to throw. He's on the move. A lot of grass ahead. Jukes one defender. He just juked another. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders continue piling it on here in the fourth. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And at center stage, it's the Raiders' reigning league MVP. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Raiders and the Texans on Sunday night primetime.
So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their fifth-year quarterback.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Airing it out to start this drive. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down. He's dropping back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. New set of downs for him from the 46. Pass play on 1st and 10. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool.
And their quarterback ready to take over once again. And this is the type of play they need out of him into the later months. He's currently leading the league in passing touchdowns. Throwing it to start this drive. He's got the hook up to Akers. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. Jukes out a one-stop. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Vegas first down. They'll try and throw it here. That one's on the mark. Jacoby Myers. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Now looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with.
Headed back out on off. They'll throw to begin this drive. Chased out to his right. He's on the move. Escapes a defender. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. And he's got it! Had to lay out for it, but touchdown! The Raiders now lead by 10. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world.
The Raiders ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground, looking like an effective dual threat thus far. They'll come out throwing. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. Juke the defender. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Oh, baby! He got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat, that kind of breakaway speed. You don't always have to be a 4-3 guy on the track. You just have to be a...
The visitors are being elected. Throwing from near his own goal line. Complete here to Bowers. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. Jukes one defender. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They'll come up 1st and 10. Back to throw now. Complete. It's Akers. Jukes out of one stop. Another awesome move. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Throwing now on 1st down. On the move, headed right. Now here he goes. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Raiders can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they?
The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And you want your quarterback to, number one, find ways to score for your offense. You always tell me that, Brock. But also, he's done it more than just through the air for them. That last drive, a notable touchdown for him on the ground for the season. 1st and 10, looking to throw. He gets this one to Myers. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's on the move. He can run it. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get more points to end a lopsided first half. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. On that last call, not sitting well with DeMeco Ryans. He's going to make them review it.
Play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
After review of the play.
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before going out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To throw here on 1st down. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow the lead coming out of halftime. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float.
Let's go now. Go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Chased out to his right. Escapes a defender. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
They'll throw on 1st. He finds Evans, left side. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 23. Escapes the pocket. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
And in for the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so?
To throw it on first down. Forced out to his right. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 34. This will be caught by Akers.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Let's go.
Back to throw now, 3rd down. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Juke the defender. Oh, breaking ankles with that move. And he eventually goes out, but not until he's down near the 10. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Back to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. He'll throw it. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Raiders keep running away with this.
Here we go. Check out.
1st and 10, they're going to throw. He's on the move. A lot of grass ahead. Jukes one defender. He just juked another. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders continue piling it on here in the 4th. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He lets a heater go deep, middle. He's got it inside the 25. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Raiders continue adding to an insurmountable lead. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.